create a folder. You can create a folder. Folder name will be HTML. Okay. Folder name will be HTML or any folder. Since maybe you are not much comfortable, leave that. No need to follow the folder also. Just anywhere on the desktop also you can create the files today, and on desktop also you can create a text file. So now you can do the right click in your system, maybe D drive, F drive, any drive, wherever you are. Do the right click and create a file. Give the file name called developer guide, text file. You create a text file, give the text file name called is a developer guide HTML. So HTML related all the nodes theory we are going to write under this file, under the developer guide of HTML. Okay, so do the right click and select a text file and create a text file, or whichever the method you know to create a text file, create that. Give the file name developer guide. Okay. After that, after that in this developer guide, or maybe in case if you are following the system, this one mobile, then you can make a note. Simple meaning you have to write it, you have to make a note. If you are logging the mobile, then you are logging the mobile, fine, but keep a making a note also. Okay, in the notebook you can make a note. Now I will open the developer guide. You have installed the Notepad++. You can do the right click and open this file in your editor. You can do the click on this, again do the right click, and this file will open in. You will have option here called edit with the Notepad++, or whichever the editor you are following, maybe Sublime. I have guided you yesterday to download some editor and install. Okay, so suppose I have Notepad++. So what I did click here, did right click again, and then I got the option called edit with Notepad++. Edit with Notepad++. Now open this file. So this file got open here. Okay, in my editor. Maybe if you have open in editor, it will open, or you are following whichever editor, you write it. Okay, so in HTML, our first step is to learn the HTML. This HTML is our first step. According to yesterday's discussion and explanation, our syllabus start from HTML plus. If you want to learn the web technology, the HTML will be your first step. From there only understanding start one by one. Now let me come to this. Right here, HTML, what you called it? You have seen on internet, or maybe you remember HYPER, hypertext markup language. Okay. Hypertext markup language. The full form of this HTML is called hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. Now next line I'm going to write what is the use of this hypertext markup language and what is inside. Okay, it is not the definition from internet, it is the definition, one line definition only, according to what you are going to implement. So we will be writing here call it has collections of predefined tags. Okay, so a person who say I have a knowledge of HTML, what he is aware of, he will have a knowledge on tags. Inside the HTML, how many tags are there and what are the use of that he will be aware of. Okay, so same thing we are going to learn as well. So HTML call it has a collections of it has a collections of predefined tags. Then what is the use of that tag? You can write here. It used to design. It used to design basic layout of web page. Okay, so the tag what you are writing, what is the use of the tag? With the help of tag, you can pass some information in the browser and you can collect the information from browser. That line I have written in different way. That is going to help you to design a basic layout of the web page. For what purpose? To send the information in browser and to collect the information from browser. To send the information in browser and collect information from browser. This is one line of theory. I will suggest you whenever you go for interview, if anyone asks, explain me what is HTML. You don't read that theory from internet to say like, it's called hypertext markup language. And inside that, there is a lot of tags, predefined tags. With the help of the tag, we can design a web page, and inside the web page, we can pass the information and we can collect the information. Okay, and definitely it is going to run in the browser. So that is the use of your HTML. You can say it is going to design a basic layout, and with the help of basic layout, we can pass the information in browser and we can collect the information from browser with the help of what? HTML. Now after that, the next line. Okay, till date, whichever the website you have seen, the content appear in front of you, it's come via HTML. Directly Node.js and Python and PHP has no any feature to display the formatted output in the browser. It can display one line data, but it cannot format the data. So data formation will happen through the formatting will happen through the HTML only. HTML has a relationship with the browser to format the content and display the data in different format. Okay, so keep in mind HTML is only responsible to deal with the browser. So first step, we must know the basic idea of HTML. Now this is a complete ground knowledge of HTML. Now right below next, the first line we have written, it has a collections of predefined tags. Collections were defined a lot. Okay, collection meaning is not 1 2 3, it has many. Now come down below. You are going to write now how many types of tags we have inside the HTML. This is the main point. This is the main point. Main point is here. This is the main point. Okay. The main point is this only. You are going to study about this point only. Collections of tags, where to use and where not to use. Okay. Now come down below. Now right here, tags. When we say the tags, how the tag look like in HTML. So you can say tag look like this. This is called open tag. Open tag. Okay. And this with slash is called a close tag. Close tag. Tag can be anything. It can be user defined also. It can be predefined also. So if the user defined also look like this, open and close. Without slash is called open, and with slash is called a close. Okay, next. Or you can say a starting, 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 and this is called as a ending, 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 starting. The first line called a start of the tag. Okay, after that, so without slash is called as a end, and with slash is called as a start. Now come down. Whichever the tag you are going to write, user define and predefined, all will come under this group only. Okay, now let's come right next. Suppose you say like there is a lot of people. Okay, suppose you will say one place there is a lot of people. Now, when you go inside the people and start filtering them, start categorizing them, you will find there is a two type of people. One is the male group, another one is the female group, right? Similar way, when you say there is a lot of tags, now when there is a lot of tags, definitely you need to have an idea when we have lot of tag, how many types of tags we have. When you are going to write the CSS in the future, when you are going to write the JavaScript in the future, how can you categorize it? Okay, so for that, total 6 points are important to understand in HTML. That 6 points we are going to write, and then from today onwards, whichever the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap file you will write, in that HTML will be based on that 6 points. And that 6 point everyone need to know. 20-year experience also know the 6 points from HTML, and 0-year experience person also should know 6 point of the HTML. Whoever write HTML code, he should know that. Okay. What are those 6 points? Right here, the first point. Okay. The first point. First point is called type of, how many type of tag we have. So type of tag in HTML. When we say there is a lot of tag, then what are those? Okay, so this is a question, not the type. This is a question. Type of tag in HTML. So in that, out of 6 point, the first point is called a two type of tag. One is called input tag. Internet definition you should leave from today. And second one is called output tag. Input tag and output tag. Okay. Till date, whichever the website you have seen, whichever the web application you have seen, all belong to this group only. Everywhere you have entertained, you have gone through, you have used two type of tag only. Those is called a, like the type of tag. So what are those? Input tag and output tag. First, to make a note, I will open any website and I'll show you. I will open any website and I will show you what is that. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay. Type of tag in HTML. So how many tags? How many type of tag? One is called input, another one is called output. Okay, so hope you have written. Let me come to the browser. When you open the Gmail, if you remember, when you open the Facebook, if you remember, when you open the Facebook, Facebook will ask, enter your email ID and password. So that is called the input. After that, it will validate. Then it will redirect to your home page. There you will see a lot of posts from the user. Many people have commented, many people have posted some photos. So whatever come in front of you, all are called output. That display through the output tag. Same time you want to comment someone. Suppose someone has posted something, you will comment. So when you write some comment, it is called as a input. Again, the comment will display someone somewhere else, that is called as a output. So input and output will not similar, both are different. Through input tag, we capture the input from user, and through output tag, we display the output to user. Okay. So let me open the our website only. Info campus website. Okay. Let it open. So opening, hold on. See, this website is open. Once this website is open, okay, website is open. Now in this website, what is asking? It is saying here, input something. Let me go here. So here what I can do, I can enter something. I can enter something here. I can select something here. I can type something here. So this is called as what? Input. Input. Input also type is different. This is the number. This is the email. This is the select box. This is the multi-line input. This is multi-line input. Oh, it's a single line only. Text box. Okay. Now in this one place, we are able to capture the input from the user. Another place you see, this all you can see, these all are called as what? These all are called as output. These all are called as output. Image, text, icon, font size, big font size, small font size. What we have? This all are called as output. Similar way, when you open the Flipkart, Just Dial, or any website, what you do? One place where you can enter something, and another place you can see the output something. Correct? In the Gmail, once you go, what you do? You write the email, that is called as input. When someone will send you the email, you will open the email, that is called as input. Both never look similar, both look different. When we type, the places will be different. When we see that, the places output will be different. So overall, you can say using the HTML tags, whichever the tag we have, it is in two category. One is called input category, another one is called output category. Under the input category, we have 30-40 tags. Under the output category, we have 200-300 tags. Okay, so if you mix all together and learn, you will confuse always, right? So that what I do, I separate in the beginning only. So once we start writing, automatically you will say, oh, this is the output tag, and this is called a input tag. Okay, let's go ahead. So from today onwards, when you open any website, and in the website, if there is an input place, you can understand, oh, this is belong to where? It's HTML tag only, but which tag? Input tag. Okay, it's input HTML tag, but input tag. When see, this is also text and this is also text. Both are different or not? This is coming big size. This is coming as a small size, right? So output tag, but the output is all are text only, but the output is different. Okay, so those all are the game of your tags, right? So we need to understand that. Now, suppose I'm writing here input tag. Through input tag, what we do? You can write a single line definition. Okay, it used to ask input from user. Okay, it used to ask input from user via browser, not directly, via browser, via browser Okay, another one, it used to display the output. It used to display the output via browser. Okay, so this two line is clear. From today onwards, if you see the image somewhere in the website, you can say the output tag. If you see the video playing somewhere, that's called output. Audio playing somewhere, called the output. But the person who upload the audio and video, that is called a input. In YouTube, someone will upload the video, that is called as input. Someone will play the video, that is called as output. While uploading, the place will be different. While playing, the content look different. Definitely the same video what we have uploaded, but the through input tag we uploaded and through output tag we displayed. Okay, come down below. Now you need to write the new 4 more points. So this is the 2 point. Now 4 more point we have that will explain you about the behavior of HTML tags. Okay, when you write the HTML tag, their behavior, how it behave in the browser. Correct? When we write some HTML tag, definitely it will behave differently in the browser. Let me come here. Look at this point. Okay, see here. This line is in the same line, and this line also in the same line. This line is a new line. This line is in the new line. So how it is coming? 2 are coming in the same line because the screen size is bigger. Now let me go minimize little. You can see in some sides. Let me put in one side and one side here and increase little resolution of the screen. See now, all are going to where? New line. So when the screen size was bigger, behavior was in the same line. Now screen size is smaller, the behavior becomes a what? New line, correct? So those all are the main point that before writing the code, a person should understand. Yes, what you are going to do, what is that, how that look, what is behavior, what is the type. Come down. I'll write here next call behavior, behavior, behavior of HTML tags, behavior of HTML tags. Whichever the HTML tags we have, whether it is input, it is behavior is going to deal about both input and output. Okay, like suppose if you take the interview of 10 male person, you will find all are talking different way. All are men only. The way of talking is different. If you talk to the 10 female person, you will find all are female only. The way of talking is different. The behavior is different. Attitude is different. Right? Similar way, HTML tags is like, yes, we all are tag only. But the according to need and according to a structure, the behavior will be different. Maybe sometime you have to change the behavior. Sometime you have to revert back the behavior, correct? So those points, behavior, behavior, this spelling you will write in HTML, okay? This is the keyword. This is the keyword of HTML. In HTML, we will be using that as a property. Okay, so we'll write here, what are the behavior we have? Number one. Number one behavior is called a block level. Block level. Second behavior is called a inline. Third behavior is dependent. And fourth behavior is independent. Independent. This four word plus the two word, if we understand properly, then if someone will write HTML code, you can explain two line about that, saying like, okay, this line you have written, this is the HTML tag, their behavior is like this, it's work like that, this belong to output group and this belong to input group. Save it. Okay, hope you are written. Block level, inline, dependent and independent. Block level, inline, dependent and independent. Notes, hope everyone is writing. Okay. See usually what will happen after 1 hour, 2 hour, correct? You will start watching the YouTube, you will start watching the TV, you will walk somewhere, you will go somewhere, right? It will get overlapped by something else. If notes are written after 1 hour, 2 hour, if you look into that, you will remember entire lecture. Okay, important. Okay, so let me write here. Block level tag meaning is what? Inline tag meaning is what? Dependent meaning is what? And independent meaning is what? Okay. So first I should write the dependent and independent. Dependent. Okay. It is clear to understand. The first and second point is little confusion. Third and fourth is very clear. You will understand easily. Okay, right here. So what is that? Those tags has those tags that has open and close. Open and close. Those tags that has open and close. For example, HTML tag we don't know, no problem. I will guide you by other tag also. Okay. It says like in HTML, whichever the tag you are going to see, if the tag look like this, then you will understand it's a dependent. What is that? Suppose I open a hello tag. Hello I open and I close here hello in the last. Hello. So you can see hello is open without slash and hello is closing with slash. Correct? This is the user defined tag. Okay. Let me come to the HTML tag. You might have seen like this HTML open and HTML as a close. So this is called as a what? Dependent. Open and close both are required. If open is there and close, if you forget, it will break down your page. Your page will not be proper, well organized structure. Okay, document structure will be wrong. Now let me write here some more tag. Maybe you have seen the body tag also. I'm writing separate. Okay, and the body is closed here. So this is called as a what? Dependent tag. Okay, add one more tag will be helpful. H1 is open and H1 is close here. This is called as a dependent tag. So from today onwards in YouTube, W3 schools or anywhere, if you see the tag and tag is open and close also using slash in the last, that meaning it is called as a dependent tag. Okay. If we will not follow this rule, suppose the tag is dependent and we have not closed it. So what will happen? Your page will become browser dependent. It will work in Chrome, it will not work in IE. It may work in Chrome, it will not work in the Mozilla. That's called is what? Browser dependent. Okay, platform independent. It will not be, sorry, platform dependent, you can say. Platform dependent. Okay, it should not be dependent. It should not say I will work only in Mozilla. It should work in all the browser. So if this rule will break down, then your page will become as a browser dependent. Okay, browser dependent, I should say. Okay, it will become as a what? Browser dependent. It will not work in all the browser. It will page will get breakdown. Come to the next line. Next line is what called as a independent tag. Independent tag. Let me go here and show you. Suppose this is the page, not only this page, any page you can open and see. I will go to the view source. Okay, view source. Come down here. Let me increase little font size. Okay, now you can see here. Oh, it's become huge. Okay, so you can see here. See, the tags are properly open close. You can see here division tag is open close. Division tag is open close. Button tag open somewhere, closing somewhere. See here division open close, button again open close, right? So wherever we have a concept of seeds, following the proper tree structure, open in the beginning and closing here in the last in the same sequence, right? So everywhere, if the tag is open and close, open and close, open and close, it is called as a dependent. Or is a dependent element. Not only one tag, like there is multi-hundred tags, dependent tag. Open, close will be there. Now come down to the independent tag. What is that independent text? Like you can write here one line definition. Those tags that has only open. It's called a self-closing tag. Self-closing tag. SELF. Self-closing tag. Those tags that has only open. Those tags that has only open. There is no separate closing for that. Right? In the dependent, what you saw, open separate and close separate. In independent, only open, closing will be together. For example, let me write here. Example will come down here, and suppose on internet, maybe have seen or not seen, we are going to write like this. Suppose BR, when we write BR, this one, this is called as a, it will break, it will do something, but it is something like this. That is called as a self-closing. Open also and close also together. There is no separate BR with slash. Okay. Another one, let me write here. One more called HR as a not separate closing. Open and close together. Okay, let me write one more tag called as a img, open and close together. So this is called as a what? Independent tag. Independent tag. Okay, there is no separate closing. Last slash is optional. If you leave also, no problem, it will work. If you add also, then no problem, it will work. Okay, right? So we got idea of how many type of tag. One is called input and output. Through input, we will collect the input. Through output, we will display the output. But when we look into the input and output, we will find two type of behavior. One is dependent, another one is called independent. Dependent will be open and close, and independent will be only open. Okay, so HTML will be mix up of these two type of tags. Okay, now come to the first point: block level element and inline element. What is that? Before writing anything, I'll show you some example on internet, then we'll write the code. Block level and inline. Block level and inline. Okay, block level. Let me go to the browser. Okay, after going to this browser, suppose this is the page. So this is the info campus page. After that, in this info campus page, you can see, okay, you can see here, see, we have two words. One is called block level, another one is called as a inline. Okay, let's look clearly. In this file, you can see these four sections are coming in one line. Four are coming in one line. Same line, no? One after other, one after other. Not vertically, horizontally. Horizontally in the same line. So it is not block, it is called as a inline. If more than one piece of the data will display in one line, that is called as a inline. Let's come down. Some more will be there. Okay, here, look at here. Total 2, 4, 6 photos are there. Icon and photo. All 6 are coming in one line. So you cannot say it's a block. You can say all are as a inline. It's coming in the same line. But once someone will open this page in the mobile phone, this all will not come in the same line. All will go to the new line. So when it will print in the new line, like suppose this is in one line, this is also in one line. If in some devices, as of now, since the screen size is bigger, so it's coming in the one line. So it's called the inline tag. Behavior is changed to inline. Now let me go here and make little smaller. Look down. These 4 blocks are coming here. Let it be. This is also coming here because it's not matching with the condition. Let me minimize little. How much? Okay, 0%, because my screen is connected in the projector. Now look now. What is happening now? What is happening now? Earlier, this all 4 was coming in the same line. Now see, all 4 are going to where? New line. Increase the height little. You can see it. You can see all 4 are coming to the new line. So now it is not called the inline. It's called the block. Block. Block means how much? Full width. Block meaning full width. Inline meaning not full width, certain width. Okay. Come next. You can see that photo was somewhere. Yeah, these photos. These photos are also coming to where? New line. All icons are going to the new line. That meaning earlier in the large device, it was in the same line. As a inline, behavior was inline. Now in a small device, the behavior is a block. It's going to the new line. Right? Look at it. So in HTML tags, whichever the tag we have, okay, if the tag will print in the same line by default, then it will be called as a inline. If the tag will print in the new line, then it will call as a block, right? Let's go. Right here, a small line of theory. So what you can say, those tags that print in that print in those tags that print in new line by default. New line by default. That is called as what? Block level tag. Those tags that print in the new line by default, that is called as a block level. Now question is why it will print in the new line? Some reason. Okay, CSS will clear us, not now, in the future. Inline tag. Those tags that print in same line by default. Okay, those tags that print in the same line by default, that is called as a inline tag. Inline tag. People will ask in the future, once you go for interview, do you know the responsive design? Do you know the responsive design? Responsive design meaning is what? A web page, a person will open in the laptop, then 4 products will come in one line. And if same person will open the same page in mobile phone, then only 1 product will come in one line. Remaining product will go to where? New line. You saw here in the info campus page what was happening in the large screen, large size monitor. What was happening? These photos was coming in the same line, and if it is a small device, then same photos are going to where? New line. So that becomes a what? Responsive design. According to device, the content will get rearranged. Okay, so here we wrote same thing. Those tags that print in the new line by default, that is called as a block level. And those tags that print in the same line by default, that is called as a inline. Now this 6 point is possible to remember or not? Now you remember, no? Where we enter the value, that is called as a input tag. Where we'll display the value, that is called as a output tag. If some output will come in one line, some output will go to the new line, that is called as a block level tag. If both output will print in the same line, then it's called as a inline tag. If the tag will open close, then it is called as a dependent. If the tag is only open, then it's called as a independent. The major point of your HTML. Okay, based on this, your CSS is designed. I'm going to write here that point. Okay, responsive design meaning is what? Responsive web design. You can write here responsive web design. What is the meaning of that? Okay, that is the game of the point number 1 and point number 2. The point number 1 we have written and point number 2 we have written. We have to work on point number 1 and point number 2 using CSS. And if you are able to handle the point number 1 and 2 through CSS, then definitely you can design a responsive page. Okay, so I'll write here below answer. Responsive design meaning is what? According to device, according to a screen size. Okay, a screen size. According to a screen size, what we will do? Block level tag. You will convert into inline. Okay, and again according to a screen size, inline tag you will convert into block level. That is called a responsive design. Okay, there CSS will play the role. Only HTML cannot help you. So HTML and CSS both is required. Okay, so write the note and let's reply in the chat. The 6 point is clear for you, or shall we count again on the finger?
Sir, can you please explain responsive web design again?
Responsive
the
web,
last point.
yeah, responsive web design is nothing but today what you will do is, today you will open the Amazon in your mobile. Okay, suppose when we open the Flipkart or Amazon in our mobile, how many product will display in one line? One product or multiple product? You remember? Not remember? I'm saying when you open Amazon.com in our mobile phone and click on any category. So in At a time, how many product it will display?
Mobile 2, 3 will be displayed, sir.
Not 2, 3. One will come. You can check today. Few categories will be there. Their product will come one after other. Few product will be there. That will come as a scroller left and right. Okay. So you can say when you open a website in the large monitor, like your laptop, at a time 4 product will come in one line. 4 product.
Yeah.
4 in one line. Next 4 in next line. Next 4 in the next line. Correct. Now, same page, if you open in the mobile phone, 4 product will not come. If 4 product will come in one line, then it will become very small. It will be difficult to read. Customer become irritated. They will close the page. Okay, so what will happen? Automatically CSS will take care and CSS will find what is your screen size. So CSS will say screen size is mobile phone. Then in mobile phone, don't display 4 products in one line. Display only how many? Only one. And remaining will go to where? New line. Second product will go to the next line. Third product will go to the next line. Fourth product will go to the next line. So instead of scrolling left and right, now we scroll up and down. Understood or not? That is called a what? Responsive page. So here in our case, we have written, if when you open a website, and inside the website, some data is there, some content is there. Okay. And in that, suppose I show you the info campus page. You saw here what was happening here. Let me go here, call it a full width. Inside the full width, see how many photos are coming in one line? 6 are coming. So this is, a screen is large. So 6 will come, we can read easily. Okay. Now in mobile phone also, if it displays 6, then what will be the size of the photo? Very small. We have to zoom out. While zooming out, it may more, it may less. Content of the quality content will get breakdown. User cannot believe. So our responsive design concept says like, don't do like that. Let's user to be user only. According to his screen size, change the content, rearrange the content. Content will be same. Rearrange it. See, here as of now, 6 photos are coming. If I go to the small device, look at here. How many photos is coming? Only one. Earlier we are seeing left and right. Now we are seeing top to bottom. That is the meaning of this point. Your bootstrap is designed for that purpose only. The bootstrap we have to study in the further and CSS. In that we are going to do the same. You are going to change the behavior of HTML from block to inline and inline to block. In one line, 4 blocks, 4 photo is coming. That is inline. In one line, only 1 photo comes. That is called as a block. Right? Understood? Okay. So we have total how many types of tags? Type of tag. 2 type of tag here. See there you have written no input and output.
Output tag.
Then total behavior are how many types? 4 types. If the tag will open and close, then dependent. If the tag is only open, then independent. If the tag will print the output in the new line, then it's called as a block. If the tag will print the output in the same line, that's called as inline. That's all. Entire theory of HTML is 6 lines only. Any example you create, any page you open your view source and see the code based on this formula. All are research of last 15 years. Okay. Let's come down. Notes hope you have written. Any other people have any confusion? If you have written, definitely there should not be much confusion. Okay, so come next. So after writing these theories, we are going to create a file. In that file, it will be proof. Yes, Output tag, really output tag, that display the output. Input tag, really input tag, that used to take the input. What is the meaning of block level and what is the meaning of inline? Okay, and then again dependent and init. All will get covered in one example. Simple example, 5-6 tags will write. Automatically you will say yes, this belong to here, this belong to here. Okay, so hope you have written, or if you have not written, you can take the photo. This is one screen only. You can take the photo of this. In this, all 6 are written. 3, 4, point number 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now, if you have installed the Notepad++, let's go here and create a new file. Okay, before creating a file, right here, when you are going to create a file, what should be the extension of your file? So you can write here type of extension in HTML document, or you can write here type of extension of HTML document of HTML file. Why to make complex? Type of extension, the type of extension in HTML file. When you are creating HTML file, how many type of extension you can write? You write .pdf, .jpg, .png, .xls. Similar way, in HTML we have one option that is called file name .html is the one. One more we have file name .htm. L is optional. L is optional. Then which one is the best method? Best for digital marketing. Best for digital marketing. Okay. Best for digital marketing. Like search engine. When you type something in the Google, many website will come first rank. Many website will come second rank. How that all happen? That happened because of this only. What is called digital marketing, and in that your HTML file also plays a major important role. HTML extension will get understood by Google quickly. Okay, so we have written we can create two type of file extension. One is .html, another one is .htm. Now come down and we are going to create a file to understand the behavior of tags and other. Okay, now create a file called test.html or maybe welcome.html. We will create a file called welcome.html. If you are following the system, you can use the Notepad++ or whichever the editor you are following. You can follow that and write a file, create a new file, welcome.html. And in case if you are not following the system today, make a note properly. Next day when the class will happen on Monday, you must use the system before login. Download the Notepad++, install in your system. I'll guide you how to write the code in HTML, how to run, how to execute. Okay, but if you are not writing the code, definitely after 4 days you will get confused in such a way where you cannot continue. You will drop the course. Okay, so better from first day you write, I don't have any urgent, we'll go in the slow track only. Okay, go ahead next. Right, welcome.html file, hope you have created. Let's go here, I'll guide you. New file and write something into this file, abcd, anything you can write, no problem. Okay, then save this file. You have save option here, save the file. You can select your folder or select the D drive, F drive, desktop, wherever you want to save this file. Okay, so I've created a folder, I'm saving into the folder as a welcome.html. You have to write purposefully here. .html you have to write it. Okay, welcome.html. You must write welcome.html. Okay, after that, save the file. Now the file is ready. File extension is .html. File extension is .html. Next, after that, under this file, we need to write that 6 points what we have written. Really, that is true or not. So let's go. We have discussed HTML. If you are not writing today, leave that. Just you see that, understand it. From Monday, you need to get ready with everything. I will guide you. Creation of the file, saving of the file, one by one will guide to everyone. So here, HTML I will start here and HTML I will end here. Automatically end will happen. Okay. So we have discussed if the tag is open and close, what you can call? 100%. If the tag is open and close, we can call it a dependent, right? So hope you can see HTML tag is open and HTML tag is closed. It's called as a dependent tag. By mistake, if you will not close the HTML, your browser page will be browser dependent. Okay, and it will not work in all the browser, right? So that is compulsory. Now this HTML to HTML, what you have written, it's called as a document, and inside the document there will be two sub element, two sub tag, you can say, child level. One is called head and another one is called body. You can see both are open close. Head is also open close, body is also open close. So what we can say, dependent or independent? Clear. Dependent meaning is what? The tag is open and closed. That is called dependent element, dependent tag. Come down. Now under the body. So body becomes a parent tag. HTML becomes a super parent tag. Okay. HTML has given two options, head and body. Head is for what purpose? We are going to discuss on that. Now under the body, whatever the content you want to display inside the web browser, it can be text, image, audio, video, capturing the input, displaying the output, anything. Everything will come under the body section. Okay, body is the tag where you have to write anything and display under the browser. So save it. After saving, I will start from here. A tag called h1. Welcome to HTML. One h1. One more h1 I'll write here. H1 only to understand. Okay. It is simple to understand. Okay. So H1 is the dependent or independent? H1 tag, can you reply? It look like dependent or independent?
Dependent.
Open close is there, right? There should not be any doubt. It is 100% dependent. Dependent tag also you can say, dependent element also you can say. Okay. Now, so open close, clear, it's called dependent. Once we run this page in the browser and welcome to HTML, and it is simple to understand, both will print in the same line, then what you can say? Inline? If both the line will print in the same line, both the output will come in the same line, then we can say is a inline.
Inline.
If both will print in the new line, welcome to HTML1,
Block
and it is simple to understand in the new line, then we can understand simple is a block level element, block level tag. Let me run it and show you. Go here in the browser and see that. See. Welcome to HTML is one line, and another one, it is simple to understand, new line. There is huge space here. See, after HTML, there is a lot of space. No? This may come here also, but it is going to the new line. So hope you are clear. In how many points? 2 points. One is open close dependent. Another one is new line in the sense block. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Come next. I will write some two more, three more tags to understand what is the meaning of inline. Randomly, this example is just random to understand. Okay, let me go here. I'll keep here called bold tag. Okay, B tag, myself, bold. B, I am bold. Okay. Similar nature, one more I'll write. I, myself, italic. Clear? Now, what similarity you can see in all the H1? H1 is also open close. Body is also open close. Head is open close. HTML is open close. B is open close. I is open close. The similarity is what? All are dependent.
Dependent.
Once we run the page, we have understood H1, both the H1 was block level. It was printing the new line. Now matter to understand the bold and italic. Okay. Let me see in the browser. See, one is saying, I am myself in the bold. Another one is myself is italic. Both are printing in the same line. So what we can say? Inline.
Inline.
Clear now? Block level meaning is what? New line. Inline meaning is what? Same line. Open close meaning is what? Dependent. Open and close means dependent. Come now. So when I show you in the browser, is this input or output? Are you able to enter your name?
Output.
You are not able to enter the name. It is just showing the output. So it is not the input tag. It is as a output tag. Let me write one input tag also. Enter your name. It's a random tag I am writing randomly to understand. Type equal to text. Text. Let me run it and show you. Coming in the same line. So what we can say? Inline. After that, it is not showing the output. It is asking the input. This is called as what? Input tag. You saw some tag belong to output category. It's coming in the same line. Some tag belong to input category, also coming in the same line. That meaning input tag also can be inline and output tag also can be inline. Look down. So till here, these all are output and this is become as a input. Look, next point. I is open close separate. Bold is open close separate. That's called as a dependent. Look at the input tag. Any separate closing is there? No. So we can say what? Independent, right?
Independent.
Tags is like you should put the slash in the last. So I will be called myself self-closing. So what will happen now? Input tag become as a independent and you have put the slash in the last, so it's become as a self-closing tag. Open itself and close also itself. Clear or not? Clear. Input tag is asking the input. Output tag is displaying the output. Those tags that print in the new line, you called it a block. Those tag come in the same line, you call it a inline. Some tag is open and close, that's called as a dependent. Here one tag is only open, it's called as a independent. 6 point was there in the list?
Yeah.
6 points cover or not? Or anything is missing?
No.
All 6 are covering, no? Input tag we saw, output tag we saw, dependent tag we saw, independent tag we saw, block level tag we saw, inline tag we saw, right? Remember this much, okay? Remember this much, it will be helpful for you. Next, what you need to do, next class, whenever you log in with the system, okay? I will guide you one by one, creating the file, saving on proper location, running the file from there, and then after this I don't have much theory, okay? After this I have example and theory. Create a note, implement and write the details. Create a note, create the example, implement and write the details that way, okay? So this is the way of teaching, no other way. My all the batches are like same only, like this is my way of teaching. Okay, right? So let's get clear. I have told yesterday also, you have to download, see everyone similarity. Since you are sitting on internet, if you come in the office institute, then no problem, you can use 20 types of editor, individual will guide you, but all are sitting in home, correct? If you follow some other editor, you made some mistake, then it will be difficult to find out. So better how I teach the people, the first month, okay, first month you use this editor, notepad plus plus. Maybe in your home someone will be working, you will say why you are using the notepad plus plus. You can listen him also, but after 1 month you can tell him like, okay, 1 month let me use this. What is the benefit in that? It will give you a chance to write the code, okay? You have to write manually. I will also write, you will also write, okay? If any error will come, that will see, okay? But it will give you option to write, you will write manually. The first month you use this one, okay? From the second month, we will use as usual the market follow. We will use the VS Code editor. From when? From the second month. MONPH. Second month onwards, we will use the VS Code editor. But now what we'll do, whoever has not downloaded or you feel like I will do it later, it will be the problem. Like you will start missing the track, okay? You will start missing the track if you will not follow from the beginning. So if you have system, laptop, desktop, anything, you get it ready. And then notepad plus plus is the 5-6 MB file. You can 4-5 MB file. You download it, install in your system, create one folder HTML, okay, and get ready with that. Monday once we log in, then from there onwards I'll guide everyone how to create the file, how to save, how to run and everything. Okay, it will be helpful for you. Meanwhile, okay, so let's attend on Monday, because this class structure I have told you that day also when you join to the induction class yesterday, I guess. Like first month we have Monday to Friday, second month will be mostly Monday to Saturday, and the third month it will be all the days Monday to Monday. Yeah, Saturday Sunday we'll have project and the Monday to Friday syllabus. In which month? Third month. In the second month, Saturday Sunday jQuery or something extra classes. Or first month only Monday to Friday. That is sufficient. 1.5 to 2 hours if you are attending with the proper, if you are implementing along with me, if you are writing the code, nothing to worry. Last 3 years people are attending, 2 years people are attending online, and there is very good success ratio. People are getting chance through online class only. Okay, so attend it properly. Positivity is the big matter. Okay, if the person is positive and writing something with a positive thought, then definitely something. If you are attending the class, listen to one person, don't listen to everyone. Okay? Listen to one person, that person will never mislead you. Okay, right? So these all are our expertise area. We have seen this whole thing, we have implemented, we are implementing now also. We will never mislead you, we'll guide you properly only. Let's plan properly and join from the Monday. Zoom link what you are using is a permanent, it will never change, that remains same. Use that. Okay. Okay, then see you. Monday we'll go till 5 o'clock. Okay, from 3:30 we'll log in and we'll go till 5 o'clock. Today some 10 minutes before only you can leave it. Okay, so we'll log out now. See you on Monday.